Hey YouTube, hey Bold and the Beautiful fans, OMG, next week the action is going to ramp up and there are some huge shockers in store as this showdown with Luna is going to intensify. The spoilers for next week are certainly intense and promise plenty of action and drama with lives on the line, so let's get into all of these shocking spoilers for next week, the week of July 7th to the 11th. So the spoilers are shocking for next week and things will get out of hand with this showdown between Luna and Steffi. Of course, we know Luna has a weapon and soon after getting a tip from Taylor, Sheila will arrive on the scene and possibly even more characters could end up there as well. Possibly Finn. We'll have to see how it all plays out, but some of the spoilers for next week look grim. Lee, Grace, and Bridget will get to work in surgery as 3 people are going to be wounded. And the fact that Finn isn't one of the doctors performing surgery in this spoiler, that doesn't bode well for Finn. It looks like Finn might be one of the injured. It looks like Finn might arrive at the scene. A spoiler picture shows him looking at his phone, so maybe he gets an alert from Sheila or Steffi if she's able to send one, and Finn races over there. But we know Sheila will race over there too, and one idea has Sheila maybe stepping in front of Steffi, maybe to save her, and Sheila then becomes one of the injured. Finn might even be there to witness it, so we'll see. Sheila coming to Steffi's rescue could redeem Sheila in Steffi's eyes too, so we'll see if that could happen. Also, we know Miss Dillon, the art teacher, is being held captive by Luna. Could Miss Dillon get free and then she ends up one of the victims too? We know there's going to be 3 victims, so we'll have to wait and see which characters are going to be in the hospital. But another shocking spoiler too tells us that someone doesn't survive surgery. Oh no. That could be Miss Dillon or maybe another character, but it looks like someone isn't going to make it. One idea is that maybe Sheila could be the one who ends up making the ultimate sacrifice to try and stop Luna. So we'll see if Sheila is the one who gets in harm's way and doesn't make it, but I'm not so sure. Could be Miss Dillon or it could be someone else. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it all plays out at the beach house. We know Sheila's going to show up because of a spoiler picture showing that, but we'll have to see if Finn shows up possibly. Also, what about the other characters? Will wants to stop Luna too, so could Will arrive? What about Baker and the police? They could arrive too and be in the line of danger as maybe Luna makes her getaway. It looks like things are going to get out of control. And we'll have to see if Luna gets caught, but we're not sure. Luna herself could also be one of the victims herself. And we know Luna, though, will be on set in September, but will she be on the run or behind bars? Luna is off the rails now as she's luring Steffi into this trap after sending Steffi a message through the fortune teller, that paper fortune teller that Steffi and Taylor were very troubled by. And we wondered what that new gift would be that Luna would give to Hayes, and now we know. I thought maybe they'd use the target practice paper, but that wasn't the case. The paper fortune teller was much more compelling and certainly sent a chilling message. Steffi and Taylor were certainly disturbed by it, and then of course Miss Dillon called Steffi to come over, and Steffi of course was more than happy to do that to get to the bottom of the inappropriateness of this paper fortune teller with those disturbing images. But it was all a trap as Luna forced the teacher to make that call and lure Steffi over to the beach house. And when Steffi arrived, the place was empty, and then Luna showed up, and Steffi then knew. It was you, said Steffi, the one behind the fortune teller in all of this. Luna, of course, is brandishing her weapon and demanding from Steffi, "You're going to let me see my father," Luna demands. And of course, Luna blames Steffi for preventing her to have a life with her biological father, Finn. That's what all of this is about. Finn could end up over at the beach house during this dangerous confrontation, so we'll see if that happens and if Finn gets harmed in the process. Let's hope not, but we know there's going to be 3 victims and someone's not going to make it. Spoilers also say Finn is surprised by Lee's take on Luna, So we'll have to see what that is. But back to the showdown, things are going to escalate in a very bad way. Spoilers say someone gets hurt during Luna's diabolical scheme, and also Steffi is shocked to hear what Luna reveals and then what she does next. Spoilers also say Steffi's loved ones are all hot on Luna's tail, but that also Luna's plan goes awry and more people get hurt. Oh no, that certainly sounds bad. And of course we know there will be 3 victims. One isn't going to survive, so who's that going to be? And who's going to be at the scene too? Will more characters arrive? Could Ridge and maybe even Liam show up? I'm wondering about Will too. And what about Remy? Will Remy be a factor in this? We'll have to wait and see how all of this shocking and compelling action plays out next week, but it's clear we're in store for some very intense drama. Also, spoilers say a difficult realization about Liam is made, and we know his situation is growing worse. But I'm wondering too if Liam could try and save the day and he's one of the injured, or maybe Liam isn't involved in the showdown at all. We'll have to see, but we saw Cole pass away on The Young and the Restless recently, so I'm wondering if Liam is next. I hope not. And we know though that Liam will be around in September. And I still think Liam is going to make it through this unless the story takes a sudden turn. But Bill, it looks like, will find out about Liam's condition next week. Of course, unless Liam is in the hospital for another reason. Could Liam be one of the injured from the showdown with Luna? I don't think so, but you never know. But spoilers say Bill understands why everyone is angry at him, but all Bill wants to do is see Liam, so stay tuned for those scenes next week. Bill, of course, is the one who got Luna out of prison, so plenty of the characters will be upset about that, especially now with Luna's actions resulting in so much devastation. And spoilers also say Poppy stands firm in her statement, which astonishes Lee, so what could that be? We'll have to find out. But plenty of intense action is in store next week, but not all of it is intense, as Carter will promise Hope that he's going to be a good stepdad, but that Liam should stay involved as long as he can. We'll have to see what happens with Liam this week and if he'll agree to take that treatment too, or if something else happens. But plenty of characters are going to be involved in this showdown with Luna that's going to leave 3 characters in harm's way, and one won't make it. So stay tuned as this week of shockers starts next week, the week of July 7th to the 11th. But today is July 4th, so happy 4th of July. Be safe, and thanks for watching. Watch The Bold and the Beautiful, CBS Daytime and Paramount Plus, and I'll see you in the next video.